Good morning, everybody. Rise and grind in the very, very wet and cold morning here in South Jersey. Worse than yesterday. It's literally going to be a torrential downpour for most of the day. Today is worse than yesterday. Yesterday, it wasn't, I think they were calling from a quarter to a half an inch, even though it rained, but it never really rained really hard for any length of time. Today, they're calling for a whole inch of rain. It may lighten up around 3 o'clock, but at that point I'll already be soaked through. But anyway, Game Time Brian is here, otherwise known as the Mailman. I seem to cause, I don't know, I try not to let people's comments bother me. I did a video last night. Listen, I was all transparent. There was no April Fool's joke about it. Dan Saleo is an insider. He's played the game. He's played for Jimmy Johnson. He has friends within the Dallas organization who he's had on his show, for crying out loud. Not necessarily the show that he has now in this area, but he's had a national show for quite some time in multiple cities around the country. That's what's going on, people. Don't shoot the messenger, especially with guys with usernames and you don't have a picture and you want to talk your shit. Listen, man, don't listen, don't watch. Thank you for your comment, but you're going to be that negative, and then I got another jackwagon who's like, oh, you live in South Jersey, shame on you. Your father didn't raise you well. Dude, you don't know my story. So tread lightly, my man, or be gone. Alright? Good. But yeah, that is a real deal story. One of many offers I'm sure that are going to come in. So all you Dak haters think that he doesn't have any value, you're wrong. I'm not here to say I would do it or not do it. I'm telling you the facts. These are the facts. Any Mickey Mouse... Oh, here, hold up. Blue Solo Cup. I fill you up. Let's have a pot. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is my Easter. Shout out to the Easter colors. Not my choice, but we rolled with it anyway. The red is gone. The red is gone. Until next time, Red Solo Cup. But anyway, again, I'm not telling you what I want. I'm not telling you what to... I'm just letting you know the facts. The Dak side, let's go, big guy. You're at a fucking green light. And you're stopped. You're going to cause an accident. Literally. This is what we're looking at, people. Look, here we go. He's just now driving away. Good job. But all that traffic, he was sitting there at that light. Probably was staring at his phone like I am. No, I'm very safe when I drive. It's crazy. Cray. It's absolutely crazy what people are doing. But anyway, the Dak side. Okay, you got the Dak side. You want him here long term. I'm not disagreeing that I don't think he could work out here. I like what Dak's done with the Cowboys. I'm looking at the big picture here. All I'm telling you is if he's not in their long-term plans, then you need to make a deal. Do whatever you got to do. Or else you're going to lose them if somebody says, well, we're going to get a comp pick. Oh, okay. We'll get a third-round pick. Not next year, the year after. Gotcha. And hey, maybe that's what you want. Sounds like a non-Cowboy fan. The true Cowboy fans, in my opinion, either A, want Dak to stay, sign a long-term deal, win a Super Bowl. You can shit on him all you want. You can shit on Dak all you want. He's been the MVP runner-up 2 out of the last 3 years. You can't take that away from him. You could sit there and... he had better numbers than Lamar last year. But again, I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Think what you want. But you can't say he's a horrible quarterback. He's got 2 playoff wins. The same amount as Lamar. Same amount as Hurts. I get it. Hurts has only been in for 3 years. Or 4 years. Yeah, 3 years. Hurts has also had very, very bad moments where they want to replace you with a Russell Wilson. But Russell didn't want to come to Philly. Now they're already hedging their bets with Hurts now. So, I digress. So the Dak people, you know, to me this is good news for you because he's either going to be gone, which is going to reward a lot of picks for us going into this draft, or he's going to stay on a long-term deal. If he stays on a 1-year deal and is gone for a compensatory 3rd-round pick, then this franchise is doomed, people. You cannot do that. You don't do that. Nobody does that. You can say whatever you want. Nobody does that. Not to a stature of a Dak Prescott. Nobody does that. I bet you they're really smacking themselves now by doing that no trade clause, dummies. So that tells me this, and this goes to my buddy Ultra Cowboy, who is pretty piped in. Sounds like Jerry Jones is fed up and wants to move on from Dak Prescott. That's what it sounds like. Just laying it out there. It sounds like Jerry Jones is fed up with Dak Prescott. And Catboy's on the fence about it and doesn't want to go into quarterback purgatory. But again, Ultra, I don't know that I believe that Steven wants him here. Steven's is very tight with his money. He's the one that's doing the no free agent, BS. Steven's also the same guy who would not add around Dak when he was on his rookie deal. You can't have it both ways. So I don't know that particular part, but he says that McCarthy and Steven want to make a deal, and Jerry wants to make change because Jerry's 81, 82, and he don't have that much time left. Let's not forget the missing piece of the puzzle here, or something that's in the way. And I mentioned this last night on my video. Trey Lance is in the building for a 4th-round pick, yet they paid more than they should have yet again. Now, we don't know that the Niners, maybe they weren't going to trade the Trey Lance to Dallas for anything less than a 4th. You remember, Dallas, it's bottom of the round 4, purgatory. It's a purgatory 4. It's almost a 5. Not really because of the comp picks, but still. It's like number 24 pick in the... actually, there's some compensatory 3rds. So, yeah, it's actually lower than 24 in the 4th round. So, maybe that's why they had to go with a 4 and not a 5. Because their 5 would have been more like a 6. That's probably what it was. But regardless, Dallas paid more than anybody else for Trey Lance. So, do you think they're going to just give up a 4th-round pick for Trey Lance and let him walk? Then again, as I'm doing this video, we gave up a pick for Gilmore, and he's going to walk. It was a 5, though, right? So it's a little different. But listen, I don't care where you sit on this. It's a debate, people. What is not a debate is there's a deal on the table right now. Yeah. Dak would have to agree to it. Yes. Why wouldn't he want to agree to it? Because it's the New England Patriots. It's better to get on the ground level somewhere. Where are you going to go? Oakland or Las Vegas? That's a good spot. I'm sure Vegas is reaching out too. Now their owner is pretty cheap, so I don't know that they would be totally in on it. But me, if I'm Dak Prescott, I'm looking at Las Vegas. I'm looking at Denver Broncos. Maybe there's something that can be done there, but I don't know that Sean Payton wants a Dak Prescott. I don't know if he's pro Dak or I don't know. Just looking at the teams, what are some good fits? I would say Las Vegas. Let's go down. AFC West. Okay, there you got no to Cleveland, no to Pittsburgh's already got the two quarterbacks, Russell and Fields. Cincinnati, no. Baltimore, no. So then you go to Miami, no. Buffalo, no. The Jets, no. They got Aaron Rodgers, and that wouldn't be a good fit. They're going to go young with Aaron. And then who else you have? Miami, Jets. Who am I missing? Buffalo, Miami, Jets. I'm missing one team in the AFC East. I'll circle back. Then you got Pittsburgh. Yeah. I'm trying to think who else is the AFC East. Jets, Buffalo, Miami. I can't believe I'm in a metal block. But, and then who else is in the AFC? You got Houston, no. Indianapolis, no. They have Richardson. Jacksonville, no. And Tennessee, Will Levis, no. So who's the other AFC East team that I'm forgetting? Anyway, let me know in the comments. And let's go Washington. Do they have a top pick? I doubt that. So you got Washington, Eagles, no. Dallas, no. Giants, we'll see what they do in the draft, but not likely. Giants want to go young, and they should go young. But that's a possibility, I guess. Niners, no. Arizona, no. They got Kyler. NFC West. You got Rams. Maybe the Rams, right? So, if you're looking at that, right? You figure Las Vegas, LA Rams, New England. They're like the top three potential landing spots for Dak Prescott. So, if you're fast forwarding a year, not much is going to clear up. So, his agents are looking at all that. So you say, oh, he's got a no trade. Okay. But then, if he knows he can get something now, these teams may draft a young guy and be out on a Dak Prescott next year. And he may not make as much money. Right now, he is the MVP runner-up. Next year, he could be a guy holding a clipboard if he doesn't agree to a trade. So, again, my opinion, this is Jerry Jones having a pissy fit about the way the season ended, and he wants change, and he wants change now. Let me know what you think. Is it Jerry Jones? Is it Stephen Catboy Jones? Is it everybody? To me, this came out of left field, because if they wanted to do change, they were all in on a long-term deal. Then all of a sudden, you didn't hear shit. Then you didn't hear anything. So it's kind of crazy to me. Really is kind of crazy. Okay, she pulled up. That's good. Walt Lyons, there he is. But anyway, all right, people. Yeah, I'm pulling next to the post office. I don't feel like walking around a block in this hard rain. Don't forget my 2 o'clock lunchtime chat, everybody. Live from the mail truck, and maybe 2:15 at the latest, but 2:15. But yeah, let me know what you think. But that is a real story, people. That wasn't an April Fool's joke. You could watch the video yourself. You could Google Dan Soleo. You see that he played at the University of Miami. He won a national title. He played for the Cowboys briefly. He played for the Raiders briefly, and I know he played for Tampa Bay. He's very good friends with Michael Irvin, very good friends with a lot of people that he played at the his ties run deep with the Cowboys. So, listen, I'm okay either way, but here's the deal. Either A, we sign Dak to a long-term deal. It has to happen. We cannot let him go into the season as a lame duck. That's wrong. Or we have to find a way to trade him. Don't shoot the messenger, people. 2 o'clock. Late.